Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's reading, I have prepared one tarot deck and two oracle decks. So I typically like to start with the tarot. So I'm just going to move the oracle to the side. Okay, so what are the messages for the person or the people that are watching this video? This one popped out. Two of Swords. And we got the moon in the background. So I'm just going to place that right there. I feel like you're not seeing things clearly because if you look, the person has a blindfold on. She has a blindfold. And she's like sort of crossing her arms in like this defensive state with the two swords, like, don't bother me. And the moon in the background, to me, at least, signifies that something is hidden, like there's secrecy. So let's find out what is hidden. What is hidden from this person or people that are watching this video? What is behind the scenes, spirit, that this person, thank you. The High Priestess, and we got another moon again. So I think that and there's pomegranates on this card, I think. Is that a pomegranate? Yeah, that looks like a pomegranate for fertility. I feel like the black and the white represents the light and the dark and balance. And I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. Like, what is going on behind the scenes? What are things that you think can't happen but can happen? The purple in the card really suggests intuition. I really strongly suggest you listen to your gut feeling. Because I feel like there's a lot of stagnant emotion going on in the background. Like you see with this water here. There's a lot of stagnant emotion. I'm going to pull a few more cards as clarifiers. Thank you. The Hanged Man. Yeah, you could feel like you are getting like you're sacrificing a significant amount of time, not getting anything in return. I almost feel like, Odin is reaching out to you. That is one of the deities that I work with. They hung from the tree. I'm probably going to butcher the word, but Yggdrasil, I think that's the tree. The Hanged One. And they learned about the knowledge of the runes. I really feel like this tree represents... What was that? Oh, sorry, my cat meowed in the background and it kind of startled me. I really feel like this tree represents like your roots in life. And you're standing, like, notice how she is like upright. Like she's supposed to, normally this is how the card is supposed to look. But she's upright. I feel like your higher self is reaching out to you right now, trying to show you something. 4 could be significant, the number 4. And that's so funny because 2 of Swords and then the High Priestess, which is card number 2, that is 4. So 4 could be very significant. Let's pull some more cards here. So we're just shuffling here. What are the messages or I kind of grabbed this one. The Tower. I feel like something is going to happen and you can't see it yet. Yeah. And you need to use your intuition and the knowledge that you've gained to find out about this tower moment. It's going to happen either way, I feel. But I feel like you yourself are going to learn a giant lesson from this. Like a major lesson. I'm looking at the cards just to see if I can get anything else. But like with the Tower also comes with the recognition that the Tower must fall. Every Tower card for me that I get, like, I know that the Tower is built on faulty foundations. Tower is on fire in this case. This could be a fiery explosion. Not like an actual explosion, but like the situation could be like very fiery, very hot, very passionate. And it could just seem like, I feel like you're gonna lose yourself along the way, but you're gonna find who you're meant to be with this Hanged One card. Let's pull some more cards here. What are the messages or message for the person or the people that are watching this video? What are the messages? Oh, thank you. The Sun. Okay, we've got the Sun. And I've put it with the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. I'm going to wait to flip these cards over. Let's talk about the Sun first. I see a child. Actually, I'm just going to bring it up so that you guys can see. I see a child on a horse. And they're holding a red flag. There's sunflowers. And I can't tell what those other flowers are. To me, they look like little poppies or peonies maybe. But I feel like the sun in this card represents your happiness. And any red flags that are stopping your happiness or that you're not noticing with that Two of Swords energy. Yep, that you're not, I'm starting to understand this now. That you're not noticing with that Two of Swords energy because you're choosing to keep the blindfold on. So let's see what the other two cards are. The Ten of Swords. You feel defeated. And I said that you would probably feel defeated when you got the Tower moment. But look. The card is reversed. The swords are going to fall out. Is what I'm getting. And I see that she's on her phone. Technology could have something to do with this, like social media. I feel, because look, computer, phone. I really feel like social media has something to do with this. Use your intuition, like something's gonna pop off on social media, almost. And it's gonna cause an uproar. Oh, I just have to censor this card. Just give me one moment. Gotta get some crystals to censor here. So we got the Lovers. I feel like you're gonna have to make a significant decision. Like a very significant decision. Because I feel like you're not seeing clearly. And you may think like, well, there's nothing really happening to me, but it's going to happen with that Tower card. Everything may be fine and, you know, like, what's that word, like honky-dory at the moment, but it's not going to be unless you seriously make a decision to change something. To me, the Lovers is all about change, and I really feel like in this situation, you need to change something. Maybe you need to take a break from social media because maybe it's draining you and it's draining your happiness. And you're watched over. You're very watched over. I feel like you're protected. Oops. The Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. You have to make a decision. I feel like you have two paths that you can choose from. And see, she's got her phone too, but she's not looking at it. She's not like immersed in it. And this person appears to be like happy, like I'm holding on to my foundation. And it looks like maybe even she's left this one behind. Like this is her past and this is her future. And she's holding on to it with all of her might. I feel like I just have like this giant feeling that it's social media that's the problem. I'm gonna pull maybe 2 more tarot cards as a closing message from the tarot, and then we're gonna go to the oracle. So what is a closing message for this person from tarot? Can you please get a closing message, Divine Spirit? Please get, this one kind of went crazy. The Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is gonna be a like slow movement. I feel like that it's gonna happen over like a course of time. For like the Tower moment to happen. I feel like it's gonna be very slow, but when it happens, I feel like you're gonna feel defeated. Do not feel defeated. You can do this. Keep pushing. Because the sun can always be turned upright. It can always, and look, the swords, they're gonna fall away. Everything will be fine, I promise you. You just have to believe in yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the oracle now. So let's get some cards from the Witch's Wisdom. So what are the messages or message for this person or the people that are watching? This one kind of popped up. Witch's Hat, power. You have the power to do this. You are a very powerful person, and I'm going to put this with the High Priestess and the Two of Swords, the Sun, and the Ten of Swords. You're a very powerful person. You just don't know it yet. You haven't actually tapped into your full ability. I feel like you are someone extremely important, and you just don't know it yet. Let's pull some more. Witch's Hat, power. Can we get a card to verify or confirm that, please? Sorry, this kind of fell. I just gotta find it. Okay, so I got the card that fell. It said Lady/Goddess, feminine. So I'm gonna put this over here. See here. Yeah, and you know what I noticed? I noticed that this 2 women falling from the tower. It could be, you could be a woman or identify as a woman. And what I feel like is that you're going to argue with another woman or someone who's very feminine. But you have the divine feminine power. You have that power. And I just want to like stop for a moment. And I just want to say, like, I'm so proud of you because I know how hard it is to have a tower moment. I know that it's not easy at all. I know what's coming. It's not going to be easy. But do not be scared. Do not worry. You can do this. Let's pull a few more cards here. Okay, so what are the messages or message for the person that is watching this video right now that almost wanted to come out? So, sorry, I just gotta keep moving these crystals to make sure it stays censored. Watchtower of the East, spring. We are in spring right now, where I'm at. So, like, we've just entered into spring. It is March. I forget what date it is. I think it's the 25th of March, and we just started spring. So I feel like this tower moment is gonna happen in spring. But I feel like it's gonna surprise you almost, and you're just gonna be like what the heck? Like, why is this happening to me? Every tower must crumble. Oh, my goodness, my cat is scratching. Onyx, quit that. Sorry about that. My cat sometimes likes to be a menace. But Watchtower of the East Spring, these white flowers, or sorry, yellow flowers, I don't know why I said white. White flowers could be significant as well because I said that. But these yellow flowers could be very significant. I don't know what type of flowers they are, but they could be very significant as well as the number 4. I keep getting 4 in my head. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck, and then we're going to go to the next deck. So what? Thank you. We got 2. Oh, we got 3. So Beltane, fertility. What was I talking about with? I was talking about with the High Priestess, that pomegranate, the fertility. This could happen around Beltane as well. Be careful of who you're trusting. Scrying mirror, shadow. Somebody could be watching you. And like watching what you do is what I get. Like in the shadows. And then we got air, imagination. And I see someone in the clouds. What I get to me is like Odin. I'm getting Odin vibes. Just for me anyways. You could get a different vibe and that's completely okay. But to me I get Odin. I don't know why. But what I'm really getting is like this tower moment is gonna happen. And it's gonna be scary for you. But I know you can make it. Try to look within is also what I'm getting from the scrying mirror. Try to look within and be aware this entire spring and near Beltane. So let's just put these cards away. Let me just put those away. And then we're gonna go with this deck here. Never used this deck yet, so bear with me. I'm learning as we go. Ooh, this one is hard to shuffle. So what are the messages or message for the person that is watching this video? What are, oh, let's see what we got here. We got Octavia E. Butler, the future. Oh, and I think I have to censor that. I apologize. Yeah, I do have to censor. So I'm just gonna put crystal right there and right here. Okay, now that we've got that censored, let's talk about this. So the future. Are you scared of the future? Like, is the future something you fear? Is what I'm getting? Like, are you? Because this card looks like shadows and scary things to me. Like, are you worried about your future and what that brings for you, what that means for you? We cannot control the future. Like, we can't control what happens. You have to make the most of today. Don't, like, I'm just gonna be honest. I have agoraphobia. And, like, I used to be so scared of the future. And with my anxieties and everything, I was constantly thinking, oh no, like, the future's coming. And you know what? I wasn't living in the present moment. And I lost out on a lot, and it caused a tower moment. So maybe that's what's going to cause your tower moment. Fear. Holding yourself back, not seeing things clearly. So let's get another message. I feel like this apple. To me, apples remind me of teachers and knowledge. So I feel like you need to find out something, like, and this apple is just like, You know, some apples can be rotten and some can be nice and clean, but you never know what's on the inside. I feel like this is telling you, don't judge a book by its cover. And don't judge yourself by what is on the outside. Judge yourself by what's on the inside. Like, maybe you think you're not... I feel like this is for somebody who is a woman or, ooh, sorry. My cat. I feel like this is this is for someone who is a woman or who identifies as a woman or just has very feminine aspects about them. Because I feel like you need to look within and see the beauty within yourself. Because you're so beautiful, you're so kind. And I feel like you've been through a lot. Let's have a closing message. Let's have a closing message. What is the closing message for the person that is watching this video? We have a closing message, please, Spirit. What is the closing message? I apologize for the way I'm shuffling this deck. This is extremely difficult for me. I've never had a 70 card oracle deck before. I feel like this one wanted to come out, like it was about to fall out. Alejandra Pizar... I'm probably butchering the name. I'm so sorry. Alejandra Pizarnik, Solitude. And you remember how I was saying, maybe you need to look within? Look within. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. You need to look within. Notice things. Notice the positives about yourself. Higher self, shadow self. Past self, future self. That's what I'm getting. And the birds, they look like they're laying down. Birds are very intelligent creatures. You are very intelligent. And I see that broken heart. You've been through so much, haven't you? Let's take a moment to just, like, you are... I don't want to cry because this is a tarot reading and I don't want to get emotional on camera, but you have been through so much and I just want to say I'm proud of you because I know what it's like to feel alone and go through things, and I just want to say, like, whoever this reading is for, you are such a great person. Congratulations for making it this far. And what I just said, you made it this far. Don't give up. That tower moment, that unavoidable tower moment that is going to happen, I feel like you need to look within. Maybe get off social media for a little bit, take a break, focus on your future, but don't focus on it so much to the point where it's overwhelming you. Make your decision to get off social media and focus on solitude and focus on loving yourself more. So this was the reading. Thank you so much for joining my channel today, and I hope you have a great day.